Actually, I am a senior citizen, about 64. I'll be completing 65 next month.
Right.
Unfortunately, I have some FDs which are maturing at the same time, maybe 10 to 15 lakh.
Okay.
And I want to invest in such a way that I get some tax-free income every month. How do I do it? There are options like LIC, some investment up to 15 lakhs. Then there are balance funds. So how should I do?
Yes. No, the first thing to really evaluate is that how much is your monthly income requirement. Do some estimation. The amount of money which is necessary for you to support your living. And you have the first, if you have no other source of regular income, whether it be a pension or any kind of rental income, because they are of the nature which is of a recurring kind and can support your income needs. If you don't have any such, then you need your first stop should be up to 15 lakh rupees in senior citizen savings scheme, because it provides you 8.3% return, and it is absolutely safe. You get the return on a quarterly basis. And even the LIC scheme, where now in this budget it has been increased from 7.5 lakh rupees to 15 lakh rupees. The Pradhan Mantri Yojana, Nivesh Yojana, even there you get 8.3%. It's relatively safe. And I would say that, both being government sponsored, one is a government scheme and the other one is a government sponsored scheme, you can be assured of that, of the return and the need for your guaranteed income. Rest of the money, I think I'll just give you a guideline because it requires careful planning, is that while in retirement, fixed deposits or fixed income yielding instruments like these look safe and they are important, but they are not a complete solution, because in your retirement you have three things which is needed. One is that the need for income. With inflation, that income should also rise. And for that income to be able to derive increasing income from your investments. And also, your mindset changes, because when you stop earning, then you are a little more apprehensive about things. And, you also for most people who are retiring, who are in retirement now or about to retire, they have never experienced market-linked investments. So they are very scared of the ups and downs, and it requires time. But at the same time, that is the only avenue which can help you protect the worth of your capital. Because if you assuming that you have only 30 lakh rupees and it is invested in senior citizen savings scheme and Pradhan Mantri Yojana, I'm just missing out the word in between, Pradhan Mantri, that LIC sponsored scheme. Right. The problem is that if that income from these 30 lakh is good enough to support your income needs today, it will not be good enough to support your income 3 years from now. But in these investments, your capital will remain constant. They will not rise. So in 3 years' time, 5 years' time, 6 years' time, or 10 years' time, with inflation, with need for rising income, and your capital remaining constant, you will be in difficulty. So a part of your money must be invested elsewhere, which can see the ups and downs, but will grow faster, so that it can support the need for a higher income by increasing the worth of your capital. So equity is an important component even for a retirement fund, even for a retiree's portfolio. We think otherwise, and that it should not be part of any portfolio. Yes, you have to follow the rules. Investing in equity, as you are in retirement, you have to approach conservatively. So we all keep suggesting, a lower allocation fund, something which is not more than 30%, 40%, 60% of the money should be in equity, so that it's relatively stable. Right. Never invest at one go. Stagger your investment so that, because your risk tolerance at this age, when you see your money going down in value by 10%, you'll be very upset. So follow these rules, seek some advisor's help, or do some of your own reading. These are the principles to be followed. Ensuring the worth of your capital being protected in rising inflation is just as important, just not current income.